What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego back with some more boxing. Now, many of you have, I'm sure, heard David Haye versus Tyson Fury. That fight was postponed. Now it looks like it's off indefinitely. It's not going to take place, at least in the near future. This fight was rescheduled to February 2014. Now it's scheduled to 2000 and never. Um, David Haye apparently, on top of the reason why he pulled out of the initial fight, um, he had to have some immediate shoulder surgery, and he posted pictures via Twitter of him in the shower cap and all kinds of shit. A lot of people ask me, Ego, can you make a video about this? What is your take on it? And I'm just here to oblige. And I mean, there's not really much to say. It's fucking bullshit. The heavyweight division has generated a reputation for not being stacked, not for not being exciting, and this just pushed them back 10 years because this was a fight in the heavyweight division that actually meant something. This was a fight in the heavyweight division that fans were excited for, amped up, myself included. I really wanted to see the outcome. You have Tyson Fury, who's big as fuck, a gigantor, some gargantuan, who in his very last fight looked vulnerable against Steve Cunningham, who was really a cruiserweight who moved up in weight and wasn't really noted for or known for his power at cruiserweight, and he leveled Tyson Fury. So in the second round, he knocked him down. Tyson Fury did compose himself and later knocked out Steve Cunningham. However, that moment of vulnerability was really awesome. So you're going into a fight with David Haye, who is known for his speed, his power. I went as far as posting a training video that I seen on Vimeo. I made a video about it. I shared it with you guys. A lot of people were like, oh, David Haye looks ferocious and looked like his speed was there. He was sparring with Deontay Wilder and others. And the trailer for it looked really epic. And I'm like, yes. I even did an Egos the matchup where I did my tell of the tape. And for this fight not to be happening at all, it's just like, what the fuck? Like, it just wasted my time. This was supposed to be the Battle of Britain. Both fighters are trash talkers. Both fighters didn't really show much respect for each other as men. They both vowed to really knock each other out. Like I said, it was a fight I wanted to see. A lot of others wanted to see. It would have been great for UK, and it would have been great for the heavyweight division. And now it's not happening, so I don't know. It's just annoying, but to a degree, after Mayweather and Pacquiao, after that fight was never made, when all the fans really wanted it, you almost become numb to it. In 2008, 2009, I was on the front line with this shit, with the Mayweather Pacquiao. Like, yeah, let's see it. Let's both fighters, they're doing great, win streak. Oh, and I was down, and I wanted to see it. And just promotional bullshit, the Cold War, fighters saying stuff, trainers saying stuff, and nothing ever materialized. So it got to the point where I just got to the point where I was like, I really give a fuck. If they never fight, I don't even care because I spent so much energy on it. Honestly, I'm exhausted. Those are Eminem lyrics. But anyway, that's why I felt. I just felt like I spent so much energy and invested so much time. Like, you don't know. I had people, and we were going back and forth. Some people were saying Mayweather was ducking. Some people were saying Mayweather would win. Some people were saying Pacquiao would win. I've argued with people about who would be victorious if they were to fight. I said my 2 cents about who's scared, everything, and just for it not to happen. Like I said, it just makes you numb. I'm like, okay, obviously the fans don't have the power to make this shit happen. So, other fights like Kilbrook and Devin Alexander, when that got washed up and dissipated, or Devin Alexander and Amir Khan, I was bummed out, but like, because I wanted to see these fights, but I was just come to expect it, I guess you could say. Like, I'm numb to this shit. It's boxing. Boxing is full of politics. It's like controversial scorecards. You watch boxing and you're like, that fighter B won convincingly. He convincingly beat fighter A, and then they have a split decision or some controversial Vanes Matarosen type Andrade or Andrade type of decision. You're like, what the fuck did I just listen to? Like, how did Vanis win? So, in boxing, I've come to expect certain things. Bad scoring, horrible, horrific judges that are probably paid off, and fights not happening when they should happen. Just different stuff like that. Another fight I really want to see now, it makes absolutely no sense. Juanma Lopez versus Yuri Orkis Gamboa in its prime, when it was initially being talked about, when both fighters were both looking good, that would have been one of the great fights to have seen. But now Juanma looks so punch drunk. It looks like he's fucking weekend at Bernie's. He doesn't have coordination. His balance looks off. He can't take a punch. Just after the Orlando Salido wars, that was just like the icing on the cake, and it just took too much out of him. So as far as Tyson Fury and David Haye, back to what this original video is about. Like I said, I don't care. It is what it is. I'm numb to this shit, and I've come to expect this. Fury said, "We knew David Haye wouldn't take the fight, and he has proved this to be the case. He is a joke, and I'm sick of the lame excuses he is coming up with to con the public." And hey, I mean, I can't really go up to bat for David Haye because he's not making it look. First, he pulled out of the fight, I think the week of the fight. I was like really ready to see that fight, and he pulled out the week. He said he received a cut in sparring because he was sparring with no fucking headgear. Like, who does that? Why the fuck are you sparring as a heavyweight? Keep in mind, heavyweight, the higher you go up in weight, the more one punch can change everything. Why the fuck, if you have a sparring session as a heavyweight, why are you sparring with no headgear? That's retarded. So that didn't make sense. And now he has this miraculous shoulder surgery when the fight was pushed to February. This wasn't discussed. So it just leads me to believe he doesn't want to fight Fury. He is not ready. He's doubting himself. He's also talking about retirement now, like not fighting him altogether. And, or not fighting not just him, but anyone altogether. So I don't give a fuck at this point. That's really what it boils down to. As far as Tyson Fury, he didn't really do anything wrong. He was down to fight. He went through his training camp, and he was the fighter that was able to proceed. So props to Tyson Fury. He also called out Deontay Wilder. Make it happen. I'd actually like to see that probably more than David Haye. I don't know about more, just because both fighters they have a personality and they're talking a lot of shit. But that's a great alternative. It's kind of like when Austin Trout was supposed to fight Canelo on the Floyd Mayweather undercard, and Canelo got mad and pulled out of the undercard and had his own separate date. That's the fight that everyone wanted to see, and I did watch that fight. But Golden Boy did a good job of putting in an alternative fight, which was Abner Mares versus Daniel Ponce de Leon. So I think the Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury is a good runner-up, a good replacement in the event that David Haye and Tyson Fury can no longer happen. So let me know what you guys think of David Haye and Tyson Fury. Who would have won really doesn't matter at this point because they're not fighting. So let me know what you guys think. As always, hate, comment, or subscribe. Till next video, it's Ego signing off.